What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Miss Azriel's Gaming. So today we're going to jump into a new game called Dread Wait. Now, it has been out for a little while. I bought it a couple months back, but I wanted to save it for spooky season because if you watched my Cooking Companions game, you'll realize these aren't as, happy and friendly as they seem. Like with Cooking Companions, it was like a cooking type game with the visual novel and stuff, and this one is I'm not really sure what's going on in this one. I did play the demo, but that was like early last year I want to say, so I don't really remember what's going on with this one like I did Cooking Companions. So we're just going to go ahead and jump right into it with a new game. And I did see I didn't catch it on recording, but the chompettes, which were the little ingredients, turned up in the beginning of it. So this game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Do you wish to continue? Yes. I mean, why did I purchase the game if that's gonna bother me? Have you played Cooking Companions before? I have. I did play that. Oh. Whoa. Are you lost, ma'am? Haven't seen you around here before. I'm Jarek. You extend a hand to shake. No thanks. Do you have family around here? Looking for someone? I know everybody in Zakopane. You shake your head. Okay, it's a miracle you're completely dry. Storm has been going for days now. Probably was a good thing you came here first. You're welcome to stay with me until the storm blows over. Now see, this looks like the cabin we stayed at in Cooking Companions. Let me get you some hot tea and some crusty bread. You can warm up by the fire while we wait. Let me just grab some matches. Be right back. This house seems cozy. Zakopane has changed since you've last been here. Alright, just put on a pot of coffee. Tell me, have you heard of Judge Luez? You think for a moment, but come up with nothing. He died many years ago, one of the best judges in Zakopane. Excuse me, sir, put that down. I've read every entry at the courthouse. You're the Witch of the East. You match her description perfectly. Why did you come back here? You tell him. No matter. I'll be famous after this. Your reign of terror ends here. Goodbye, witch. Yikes. That's definitely a way to start a game. I just died. Oh, this looks like from Cooking Companions, which I would suggest you check out. If you have not seen it, definitely check out Cooking Companions. It was a really interesting, fun game. Oh, those were the characters from the first one.
Can you hear them?
No. You collapsed again. That makes 5 times in 1 hour. Do you need some help? You lick your lips. But back off. You cough, spraying potato in a fine mist. At least you're awake now. You were sleepwalking again. Probably a horrific sight for bystanders. You ask Potato where you are. Northwest from the cabin. Do you remember the note? Note? Dearest, the name is smudged out. I know you're still upset about Ivan. I'm asking the impossible, but please forgive me and let's end this madness. We're different. To lose track of time, to let feuds rot inside of us, undying while the rest of the world moves on. This isn't healthy. It took me ages to learn this. I'm asking you, please, to let this one die. Sincerely, the name is ineligible. There's bound to be others there, too. Maybe we can get a nice meal there. You begin drooling profusely. Patience. Let's concentrate on the mission. Think you can make it there in one piece? You nod. Quest received, food focus. Good. I have a surprise for you when we get there. You're going to love it. I promise. Potato jumps on your back, making a nest inside your hair. What surprise? Getting to cook companions?
Right now.
What do you want? I want to stop you. Ugh, what's wrong with the raspberry in the background? Reject potato or perish. You ask her what she wants. To forget about the horse. To stop terrorizing towns. You're marching to your death by going to that mansion. You know the tomes he's read? The rituals he's performed? You stand 0 chance with those other 3 too. I love it. Go shambling through the front door, see how long you survive. If these 3 don't kill you, I'll hunt you down to the ends of the earth. Wretch. Dreadweight. Interesting. It was definitely a creepy looking raspberry. Oh my. Here, let me help you out. Now, the chompettes are the fruits and vegetables that appear every now and then. I don't want to spoil it in case you'd like to go back and, watch Cooking Companions, or even watch a little bit of it and try it yourself, however you want to do it, because you'll learn who the chompettes are, and it's a very interesting story, to say the least. She's fine. I'll be the judge of that. She's tougher than she looks. You take hold of Kurt's hand. Welcome to my mansion. Okay, I got the achievement. Enter the mansion. You have once again entered the world of survival horror. Good luck. It's in dire need of repairs, but I think you'll find it cozy. I'd like to introduce you to my business acquaintance, Renata. Nice to meet you. Your name was? Don't mind her, Renata. She's exhausted from traveling earlier. Isn't that right? Yeah, my headache is pounding. We'll get that treated immediately by our doctor, Dimitri. I think we have some medication that can help with that. Are you thirsty? You nod. Here's a cup of water. Try to stay hydrated. You quickly gulp down the water, feeling a little tickle in the back of your throat. Thank you. Think I swallowed some hair. Ugh. I don't even want to think of that, because that makes me want to just bleh. So we're going to go with thank you. You're welcome. And last, but certainly not least, the world's best bodyguard, Giselle. Better do what she says. Nice to meet you. Wow. How much can you lift? Hey. High reps are more important than doing a bench press at max. If you're lucky. We can have a little lifting competition later. You have a bodyguard? Best security in the world. When your investment's mature enough, you'll find that the assassination attempts start pouring in. Who would want you dead? Old business partners, past lovers. I've been around long enough to keep making enemies. Don't worry. As long as I'm here, you're safe. We had someone break in last month. Scared everyone here. Giselle tied him to a chair and broke every bone in his body. Why didn't you wait for the police? Don't you remember the boat ride earlier? This mansion is on the island. There's no way for anyone to reach us in time. Dimitri, don't you have something for her? Nope, just a recommendation. Get plenty of sleep while you're here. Your brain needs to recover after that fall. Okay. Have you experienced any adverse reactions since arriving? Nausea, vomiting, sweating? Her fortitude is commendable. She didn't puke the entire ride over. Those waters are awful this time of year. That's a miracle. No, I think I'm fine. If you notice anything different or unpleasant, please don't hesitate to tell one of us. Thank you, Dimitri. Best doctor in the world. Please make yourself at home. We're delighted to have you here. My apologies. There's a phone upstairs that rings until you pick up the receiver. Oh, don't all phones do that? Can you do me a favor and answer it? Sure. Quest received. Stop the ringing. Thank you. Please don't mind the trash and holes up there. I've probably seen mess here. Tutorial. To save the game, right-click or hit the escape button on your keyboard to pull up the menu. Okay, so we'll go ahead and save our game here since it suggested it. The menu will also allow you to adjust volume levels or exit to the title screen to view unlockables. Please note, going back to the main menu or exiting the game without saving will remove progress you've made. Be sure to save often. You head upstairs to check out the phone. The ringing echoes down the hallway. There's a hole in there. There it is. Who would be calling at this hour? Answer it? Yes. Of course nobody answers. Wrong number? You head back to the foyer. That's a grumpy looking duck. Who the hell are you? You tell him. Is that so? I'm Maximilian. Nice to meet you. Okay, get the achievement. The quack is back. You met Max. Max who quacks. Nice to meet you. Gosh, it's Maximilian. I'm not calling a talking duck Maximilian. Let's go with Max then. How can you talk? That's secret. I've lived in this mansion for quite some time. And you know what? I'm sick of it. I just want to leave the mansion and go somewhere warm. You ask why he doesn't just fly off the island. What a dumb suggestion. Kurt would annihilate me. He'd probably get his bodyguard to lock me in a bird cage or something worse. If you want to help me out, just open the box under my feet. There's some great stuff in there. You ask why you'd help a desperate talking duck. Because I have a cool bribe for you. May this fortify our new friendship. You were gifted a sturdy rope. Add it to your inventory? Well, of course. You added the sturdy rope to your inventory. Thanks, Max. Someone once told me that rope could keep witches at bay. But that's just a rumor. You need to boil items together with special ingredients for them to be effective. For this rope, I used everything. Garlic, salts, forest herbs, wool of a bat. Stunk up the cellar for months. The sturdy rope feels revolting to hold. Max, this reeks. I thought you just boiled it. I had to get it really stinky. Don't you know anything about warding off witches? Why would I want this trash, and why would I listen to a talking duck? Because I'm the smartest creature in this mansion. If you help me out, I'll tell you how to escape to safety. Escape? Why would I need to escape? You'll see. The quicker you help me, the quicker you can leave this place. Later. I don't like this hole in the wall. It's extremely unsettling. You wonder if what you just saw was real. Talking ducks. This shouldn't be brought up to anyone. Tutorial. Don't stress about seeing the outcome of every decision. For the best experience, play normally and accept the outcomes. Some decisions made will not be seen until later in the game. If you miss some text, just click the log button at the bottom of the screen. To skip dialogue you've already seen, just hold down the control button on your keyboard. You head back to the foyer. Thanks for taking care of that. Who called? Nobody. Wrong number. Hopefully someone isn't tapping the phone here. Quest complete. Stop the ringing. Again, welcome, and please don't hesitate to make yourself at home. Now, if you'll excuse me, need to take care of some paperwork. Later. Kurt goes up the stairs, closing the door to his bedroom. He's going to make an accounting error again. At least he pays on time. What do you think of him? He's nice, he's messed up. I'd say he seems nice. In more ways than one. I'm sorry, everyone. How did you meet him? I can't remember the exact date, but he hired me to get his finances in order. He needed an on-site doctor to help him treat patients that he brought here. I met Kurt while working at a lumberyard. He came out of nowhere and asked to see how I could handle an axe. You use axes? Hell no. Axe is backup. Fists are the primary. Giselle is highly skilled at close quarter combat. If we had a morgue here, I'd be completely full. Are intruders really that big of a deal here? You'd be surprised to come snooping around the mansion. So many people want him dead. He made some powerful enemies. Anyways, please enjoy your stay here. Let us know if you have any questions, okay? You got it. Now, if you excuse me, need to take care of some things. Later. The three head off in different directions, leaving you alone. Who do you want to talk to? Renata, Kurt, Dimitri, or Giselle? Let's talk with Dimitri. What has he got there? Hey, wanted to thank you again for coming with us. No problem. It's Dimitri. Okay, get the achievement. Meet the Dimitri. The doctor is in. Dimitri, I'm so sorry. Don't worry, not a very common name here. Okay, so how long have you been a doctor? Where are you from? What's on my paperwork, doctor? How old are you? I don't have any other questions. Okay, so we get to ask everything. So let's just start at the top. Let's see, about 12 years. Feels like yesterday. I'm impressed. How did you get a license that early? Say nothing. impressed. Why? Because I look like I'm... Oh, you were giving me a compliment? Duh. This is embarrassing. Let's talk about something else. Okay, so where are you from? My parents came from the East. That's cool. I wish they were still around to see where I'm at. Oh well. No coming back once you're cremated. What's on my paperwork, doctor? Let's see here. Healthy lungs, good eyesight. Oh, my. This is a little disturbing. What's wrong? I already know about that. Spare me the details. What's wrong? It's, your heart rate seems to be fast for your age. You don't know about that? You shake your head. That's bad. I would limit any physical activity like jogging or hiking. Avoid horror books as well. Wouldn't want your heart beating out of your chest. Is there any way to improve it? Eating healthier and light exercise. Please let me know if you feel faint, alright? Sure. I know, health issues pop up from time to time, but at least we caught this early. We'll work on both of those things during your stay here. You nod in agreement. That's the spirit. It looks like Dimitri will remember that. Okay, so we got a heart with him. So Dimitri, the intern, heart rank 1 with Dimitri. Now, if I remember right, this game is also like a dating sim as well. I think you can romance some of the characters, and that's what this is. But I can't remember if that wasn't Cooking Companions or not. We'll just have to see. Okay, so how old are you? I'm 30. That's why I'm wearing an expensive tie. If I'm being honest with you, never thought I'd see a dress shirt, tie, and lab coat mixed together. Kurt wants our attire to match our professions. Mission accomplished. You dress chic. Thank you. Let me know if you're feeling any better. About an hour from now. I'll tell you if I get any symptoms. Sounds good. I don't have any other questions. Great, thanks for checking in on me. If you experience any sort of illness, please let me know first. No worries, Kurt and the others. Oh, come with me quick. Wanted to give you something. Let's see. I thought it was in this drawer. Why is he so much shorter than the desk? Here it is. You got the doctor's note. Add doctor's note to your inventory? Yeah. You added it to your inventory. Can you give that to Renata? You nod. Thank you. Quest received, passing notes. You head over to Renata. Hey, give Renata the note. Okay. Got something for you. Okay, so I got the achievement, Renata's reading. Bring the documents to Renata. You hand Renata the doctor's note. Do you know what this is? I didn't look at it. Just messing with you. This is a list of lab materials. More vials, additional notebooks. I'm guessing he messed up another experiment, right? I saw him screwing up earlier. Thank you, I'll get this in. Quest completed, passing notes. You're welcome, Renata. Sounds like it was coming from the foyer. Let's go check it out. You meet up with everyone in the foyer. Sounds like somebody's gonna bang the door down. Finally, this is the spot. It's time to punish him for what he did to you with Ivan. You grip the knight so tightly your hands begin to shake. Once everything is finished, we'll have a big meal to celebrate. I don't need to tell you how difficult this will be. Do not disappoint me. Almost forgot. I have a surprise for you. Close your eye. Look at Raspberry's eyes. Chompettes? Speak up. Always fear. Always fear, yeah. Onion is near. Like Cornbread used to say, I'm dying to meet him. Are they real? Listen, I know this might be a little bit of a shock, but there's been a few changes to the group. I'm now the leader of the Chompettes. You asked Potato how that happened. We had an election. Cabbage versus me. He threatened us with a knife. He terrifies me. I'm sorry. It was 3 votes against 2. I'm sorry, Chompettes. Chompettes? It's important we all help her out at the mansion. The games are over. It's time to correct the pain he's caused you. You ask Cabbage what she thinks about this direction. The leader dictates our position with you. You ask Potato when the next election is. I passed a resolution once I won. The next election occurs 1,000 years from now. It will be a miracle if you survive that long. 1,000 years? Your brain has become softer and more full of holes. It's important we fill those gaps with the right kind of material. I've brought them back to help guide you in the right direction. You ask how. That's my secret. I'll make you a deal. If you kill everyone in the mansion, I'll get them to leave you alone again. But if you fail, we get to play ghost in the graveyard forever. Your stench will reach new heights. We can memorize thousands of Cornbread's jokes. Fair trade? You nod. Excellent. Quest complete. Food focus. He's as bony as you, but don't let your guard down. Let's frighten them first. That usually leads to mistakes being made. Once they're in a state of panic, we can pick them off one by one until only one's left. He'll tell us where it is once it's just him. Come, let's end his plans. She smashed the front door locks. Probably just to taunt us. She's inside now. She'll kill all of us. She broke through multiple deadbolts. The day has finally come. I'm ready for her. Giselle, I feel like I'm out of the loop here. Who are you talking about? She goes by many names. Witch, crone, bony knees. But her real name is, you immediately forget the pronunciation. The oldest surviving witch. She has an insatiable appetite. She lived in a cursed hut in the Tartarus Mountains, kidnapping people from nearby villages and devouring them. She eventually became too feeble, unable to leave her cabin or go outside. Refugees and lost ones would be drawn to her hut, but she never had to leave for food. Decades ago, something happened. She left her home like the old days, traveling across the globe. The first city she terrorized was Zakopane in Poland. It was horrific. She broke down doors with her bare hands, clawing her way inside homes and businesses. It rained for 100 days after she arrived at the city, turning the city into an inhabitable wetland. Any survivors that attempted to escape were hunted down. Only a handful of people remained by the end. The massacre is known as the Summer of Rain in Poland. She will eventually die of old age. We need to end her reign of terror tonight. I hid a few weapons around the mansion in case something like this happened. There's some useful items in the upstairs hallway. I think you should check there first. Afterwards, we'll meet up to confront her. Just in case you need to open something, take this bolt cutter. A bolt cutter? Here. Why do you have a bolt cutter lying around? Not very fond of chains and locks. You found the bolt cutter. Add it to your inventory? What if you said no? I mean, it'd be a stupid decision, but I'm just curious. Have fun. Just avoid doors with padlocks on them. Head to seal off some dangerous lab areas. Sounds like you really need to repair this dump. You're right. Kurt, I think we should fortify the mansion. That's a great idea, Giselle. Can you help her with that? Of course. Thank you. You follow Giselle to the windows. Take a right at the end of the hallway. Can you answer that first? On it. I don't like this hole. It's unsettling. There it is. Answer it? Yes. Don't like that. Wrong number. Huh? Radio? What's going on with that radio? It looks newer than anything you've seen before. Seems to be broken. Hold on to the radio? Yes, I guess we gotta say yes. Let's go with this yes. You got the strange radio. Achievement, huh? Radio? What's going on with that radio? Tutorial. The strange radio doesn't take up any inventory space. Get ready to dance to the music as you explore the mansion. Hey! It's a weird looking bunny. There's a talking rabbit, too. My name is Clover. Rabbit, rabbit, lucky you. Clover's here, was the achievement. I take it you've met my associate, Max. Well, intentioned, but unfortunately he's misinformed. You ask Clover what she means. Kurt gives him bad request. Sorry, deep in thought. Do you like reading? You shrug. Kurt lost tons of notes and books over the years. Please help yourself to them. Let me know if you find anything hard to reach. Sure, Clover. Thank you. You really came at a bad time. I'm sorry to say. But you have no chance of stopping this witch. She can rip out the spirit from a swimming fish. It might be time to make your last moments comfortable. However, she's only concerned with Kurt. Which means, what? It means she'll spare us. If Kurt is killed. Absolutely not. Consider it done. Well, I'm not going to agree to it right off the bat. You explained how you'd never kill someone. I used to have that perspective. Then Kurt told me the story of when she flayed a man in front of him. Please reconsider your decision. She'll pick you off one by one until only she's left. If you can't stomach killing someone, just get rid of Giselle and he's as good as dead. Understood? You nod. That's the spirit. Sorry to drop this on you so quickly. If I don't tell people when they arrive, most will die before I get to speak with them again. So I wanted to make my case early. Got something to help you out early. Here, take this. You found the tarnished pendant. Okay, we'll take that. You added the tarnished pendant to your inventory. Giselle's going to wonder where you are. Go help her, at least for now. Later. Very interesting. Might be best to not tell anyone about the talking duck and rabbit. You head over to Giselle. Hey, I figured nailing up the windows would create more of a safe area, but I'm almost out of nails. There was a bucket in the cellar. Can you go grab some? I'm not going in the damn cellar. Okay, we'll go with it this time. Sure. Awesome. Don't get lost, okay? I won't. You head downstairs to get the nails. The nails must be around here somewhere. Okay, I'm going to save. This feels like a good place to save. Ah, there they are. Sounds like a fuse was blown. You got the bucket of nails. Added to your inventory? Yes. You go back upstairs to Giselle. Welcome back. Got something for me. Tutorial. Click on the bucket to give the nails to Giselle. You give Giselle the nails. Wait a minute. Why do I have a heart? That's a little worrying. Lifesaver. Thank you. Okay, got the achievement. Nailed it. You helped Giselle fortify the mansion. Looks like Giselle will remember that. Okay, achievement. Giselle and the push-up. Heart rank 1 with Giselle. No problem, but I think the wiring is having issues. We'll fix that later. Thanks for letting me know. Of course. I found this in the same spot as the hammer. Do you want it? You found the wrench. Okay. You added the wrench to your inventory. Going to finish with these boards. You go meet up with the others. You leave to go to the foyer. She's here. I can hear her creeping around. I'll stay here in the foyer with Giselle. There's some weapons hidden in the cellar and closet. Please assist Renata or Dimitri in finding one. Who do you want to go with? Oh, okay. We're going to save yet again. They told me to save often, which I will do. Let's go with Dimitri downstairs. I was hoping you'd help me out. Okay, so down with the doc, you went with Dimitri. Basement's pretty scary, but I know it won't be with you. You head downstairs with Dimitri. Oh, he's blushing. Let's see. I think he had something behind one of these crates. Rats. Kurt must have moved it. Or that witch took it. You think so? She's eliminating things we can use. Very clever. Eek. At least Giselle doesn't need any weapons. You think she'll win against a witch? I guess I've never met a witch before. It sounds like it was coming from upstairs. Let's go check it out. Kurt, what was that noise? Dimitri? Renata's missing. What? We found some blood up near the bedroom, but can't find her corpse. She must have ambushed her and hid the body somewhere. Besides the staircase, are there any exits she could have used? Yes. This place is falling apart, so there's unintended ways to move through. Okay, hold on. I want to check the options. Yeah, I want to make sure that the sound effects are up, but I turned down... Yeah, see, that's the music. I don't want that, just in case. So, she could be lurking anywhere. Tutorial. When the witch is close by, it's important to act quickly. Being indecisive may result in your death, Or something far worse. There's something moving down there. I don't like how close we're getting to that. A cold wind blows up through the hole. Something is approaching. She's messing with the power. I think there's a spare fuse in the closet upstairs. Can you go grab it? You'll need it to repair the fuse box. Dimitri, you coming with? I can't afford to lose him, and Giselle's my only protection. Try your best and yell down if she shows up, okay? Don't worry, I'll run up if I hear you. Besides, she's slow. You can outrun an elderly woman, right? You nod. God, why do I have to go do that? Please ignore Dimitri. She's extremely fast for her age. I run a 5-minute mile. Is she that fast? Much faster. Good luck. You head upstairs to find the fuse. Look, I'm technically not even supposed to be here, so maybe you should just leave me alone. Let's see here. Oh, I don't like that. Spirits get more aggressive in darkness. Think and act swiftly to avoid a confrontation. Find the needed item for the fuse box. To stop searching, click on the icon at the bottom of the screen. Oh my god. You open the box on the bottom. You found a dead mouse. That's not what I need. You open the box on the bottom. You found a dead mouse. What? Gross. Stop exploring. Oh, no. You check the lower left desk. It's empty. I've looked everywhere. You open the box beside it. A bunch of teeth. Yikes. You open the box on top. There's a note here. She's been sending letters again. Scientist, politician, the police. You remember how bad it got a few decades ago. She followed you to the ends of the earth. Be prepared and put a stop to her. Not for me. The name is eligible. For everyone. The name is eligible. Strange. Add the note to your inventory. You added this scared letter to your inventory. This box is filled entirely with ashes. This is garbage. Why is Kurt hoarding this? You open a box above it. You found a screwdriver. Add it to your inventory. Oh, frick, I'm dead. Continue. What in the hell was that? The stew is ready. Eat. Could get the achievement Cooking Mushroom Companions. You watch Kurt eat stew. All I see is mushrooms in this stew. Are there any potatoes in here? Carrots? Meat? Sweetie, you know my cauldron is always full. With bone broth, maybe. I recognize some of these mushrooms. Amanita folioides. Oh my god, I cannot say these. Cantarius orionellus. Silobite. Philophila. Sweetie, you're no herbalist. Let's stop pretending. I'm not very hungry. Need to head out. I've been here long enough. You aren't leaving until you have a bite. Ugh. I took a bite of the stew and immediately knew something was wrong. Tastes good. I tried to leave the cauldron, but I couldn't move.
You can't run.
I hate this. I laid on the ground, writhing in agony. Months passed. She continued to spoon rotting stew into my mouth. Eventually, she grew bored, giving me time to crawl to safety. She was right. You can't run from her, or her forest. Her roots span across the globe. You toss a stone into the hole, waiting for the sound of it hitting the bottom. You don't hear it reach the bottom. Perfect. A cold wind drifts upward. Something is approaching. God, cabbage. Cabbage? Why are you leaning over this pit? Wouldn't want someone to push you down there. You ask where Potato is. Who cares? The other chompettes are hard at work here. Investigating for clues, finding hidden roots. We're like little detectives. Onion's grandma would be so proud. Cabbage. Now that it's just us, why did you give up being leader of the Chompettes? I didn't give up anything. You left us years ago. You can't even remember that? Tears begin to drip down your face. Cabbage. Are you crying? You drop your knife to the ground, stammering as Cabbage looks at you. I'm having trouble finding the right words. Let's focus back on the mission. Go after Giselle last. Then you can interrogate Kurt. Please don't cry in front of me again. Chompettes? Let's move out. You rub the tears out of your eyes, mixing it with the dried blood on your hands. No good going back now. You hear Cabbage hopping up the staircase. She seemed different. No time to dwell on it now. You grip your knife and plot your next attack. Wake up, sleepyhead. Giselle found you on the floor, clutching your chest with a look of horror on your face. What happened? A ghost attacked me. Why is he in the bed with me? What is going on? A ghost? I don't believe in ghosts, but this might have changed that. It was probably your mind playing tricks on you. Kurt, I dreamed about you being forced to eat mushroom stew. I don't eat or enjoy mushroom stew. Just a bad dream. Nothing to worry about. Your breathing was erratic, so I wanted to monitor you here. And why are you in bed with me, Kurt? Wanted to catch a quick nap. Giselle is keeping watch outside the bedroom. Please excuse me if I made you uncomfortable. Your blood pressure is starting to rise. That ghost. You pat your surroundings. Kurt, where's my stuff? Your stuff? Giselle found you with none of the things you picked up. Sorry. I'll find them. Give me an hour. Okay. God, lost everything. Great. Got some advice for you. Listen carefully. It might save your life. If the witch asks you any weird questions, especially ones that come off as a riddle or something, change the subject and refuse to answer. Got it? What happens if I answer her? She'll kill you for answering incorrectly. Thousands have been doomed for getting nervous and letting an answer slip out. Treat the conversation like an interrogation. Sure. Who do you want to talk to? Dimitri, Kurt, Giselle. Let's talk to Kurt. Let me get dressed quick. I have something I want to show you. Show me? Yes, but I need you to promise that you won't tell anyone. Depends what it is, Kurt. Promise not to tell anyone? Okay. Of course, Kurt. Your secret's safe with me. Excellent. I knew I could count on you. It looks like Kurt will remember that. Okay, so we got the Kurt the Acquaintance. Heart rank 1 with Kurt. I think we have 1 heart with everybody but Renata. Okay, you climb out of bed ready to see what Kurt's talking about. But then supposedly, she disappeared, so... I apologize. I need to change again. I have gone through a few wardrobe changes since you arrived. Isn't it the same outfit? Do you mind if I take off my shirt? Yes, I mind. Keep it on. Not at all. Wonderful. Okay, put a shirt on. See Kurt without his shirt on. It's probably something horrifying. Well, why are you looking at me like that? You can see it? Good. Now you understand what I've been through. Give me a minute. Let's talk business. Why does it look like a skeletal look? Okay. God, he's got a gun. Do you know what this is? A gun? Close enough. The witch is extremely fast. Guns usually don't work on her. But I have a plan. I need you to find Giselle's bear trap and set it up for her. When she's immobilized, put her in the ground. Why can't Giselle do that for you? Giselle doesn't know that I have this gun. She thinks I got rid of it earlier. Giselle is fundamentally against guns. I don't want to break her focus. We need her to be alert. Please don't mention the gun to anyone. Understood? Sure, Kurt. Thank you. I'm taking a big risk by letting you have this. Do you want to carry it or leave it in the bedroom? Let's leave it. I'm carrying it. Okay. Be careful where you aim it. You were given a gun. Yes. Put it in my inventory. Okay, biscuit in the basket. Take the gun from Kurt. What is the achievement? Talk to Giselle before exploring the rest of the mansion, okay? You got it. Where's Dimitri? I think he's downstairs in the foyer. Okay, thanks for letting me know. Hey, Dimitri is very important to me. I can't have him running into that witch. Please help him with whatever he needs, okay? Sure, Kurt. You head to the foyer to find Dimitri. Hey, how are you feeling? I'm fine now. Kurt was a little creepy, but I'm fine. Did he say something awful to you? No. Giselle's demeanor has changed. Tell her about the gun? You know what? We're not going to. I'm just gonna go with the flow with everything. We won't tell her. You decide against telling her. You need to tell me if he gave you anything. Guns, landmines, grenades. Landmines? Really? I'm not joking around with you. Understood? Relax, Giselle. He didn't give me any landmines. The witch has Kurt acting irrationally. He'll try to take her down. Eventually that means collapsing the mansion on top of us. No need to worry. I've worked with all three. Forget I even mentioned it. Found you curled up in a ball earlier. What happened? It was Renata's ghost. She was very unfriendly. You sure it was her? No mistaking that hair. Notice the lights are on again. Did you fix the fuse box? No. Sorry. Might need some time to think about this, okay? Of course, Giselle. Take your time. Thank you. Before you go downstairs, go talk to Dimitri. He might have a bear trap or something for you to use against the witch. Why does Kurt have a bear trap in the mansion? Because I brought it here. You'll have a great time using them. Just place them by exits and around corners. What about you or Kurt walking into them? Kurt is fine if he steps in one. I never step in traps. Ready for anything. I have a feeling that's going to come back to bite her in the butt and she's going to step on one. That witch has no chance against you, Giselle. It will be incredibly easy. You need anything else? No. Oh, almost forgot. Take this. You found the candle. Add it to your inventory? Of course. I want all the stuff in my inventory. Nice. Thanks, Giselle. Of course. Later. Uh-oh. Ugh. Power's still having issues. Excuse me, who are you and why do you have a knife behind your back? Hello? You're the intruder? Yes. Were you expecting something else? I thought you'd be older. Little old me? Okay, so meet the witch. Speak with the legend was the achievement. Don't be scared. I'm not here to hurt you. I do have a question, though. Did you come on your own free will, or were you sent? You remember back to Kurt's advice. Just tell me what you want, witch. I need you to convince Giselle to leave the mansion. Leave the mansion? Yes. If you do so, I'll leave you alone. What happens to Kirk if I do that? I just want to talk to him privately. Okay. We have a lot of catching up to do. We used to be friends. Can you believe it? Sure. Look, I'm sure he's told you about me. He's paranoid right now. Don't believe anything he says. Just get Giselle to leave him alone, and I'll handle the rest. Okay? You got it. You're sweet as a pound cake. Thank you. Got something for you. Don't ask where I got it. But it should take her legs right off. Enjoy. You got the landmine. Oh my god. Yeah, we'll take it. You added the landmine to your inventory. Okay, so accept the witch's gift. Take something awful from her. Want to come with me? I'm sure they'd talk if I vouched for you. I appreciate the offer, but no. I'll be watching from a distance. I have owls everywhere. No need to get my cauldron dirty. Goodbye. Thanks again. The witch leaves you alone in the hallway. She was sweet. Hey, I heard some talking and had to investigate. Who are you talking to? Giselle, she might not be ready for the truth. Tell her about meeting the witch? No, I'm going to tell her. I'm going to tell her. I don't trust the witch. Giselle, I met her. And you're alive? She's a sweet woman in her 20s. We talked for a while and she left. Sweet woman in her 20s? What did you two talk about? Tell her about the witch's request? Yes. Giselle, she wants you to leave the mansion. Hell no. I'm not getting tortured back on the mainland. A headache begins to amplify. I'd put in a good word for you. I can get you a sympathetic judge. Just need you to sign a few papers first. No, thank you. Wait, what? Where did this come from? What happened? Did we miss a backstory? Fine. Maybe you went too far. I'm sorry, Giselle. Don't know what came over me. Yeah? Forget it. I need to talk to Kurt. Later. You join Dimitri downstairs. Hey. What's in the tubes, Dimitri? Nothing. Dimitri awkwardly stuffs the tubes in his lab coat. It would have been less suspicious to just lie about it. Cap the green one and give it to me. What? Did I stutter? Cough it up. You found the green test tube. Well, what's in the green test? Why would I ask for that? Thank you, Dimitri. Kurt told me you've been unconscious for a while now. What happened? Renata's ghost attacked me. Her ghost? Please tell me everything. She was wearing the same outfit, but the color was faded like an old photograph. Her eyes had these sunken orbs where her eyes used to be. I remember collapsing as I screamed. And then I had some dreams about Kurt before I woke up. Do you remember any part of your dream? No. It was probably just your mind playing tricks on you, or an auditory hallucination. This felt so real, though. Why did I pass out? Might be your medical history. We'll do a full physical once that witch is gone. Until then, try to avoid getting scared or inhaling the dust around the mansion. Easier said than done. She was terrifying. I bet. Looks like Dimitri empathized with you. Okay, so Dimitri the resident, heart rank 2 with Dimitri. Feels like a great opportunity to ask Dimitri some questions. Okay, what's up the phone? Tell him about Max and Clover. Okay, so we can do them all, I guess. The phone is annoying. Why doesn't Kurt cut the cord? It's the only phone in the mansion. Kurt needs it to make calls. You never use it to call in supplies? Renata sends our orders through mail. Much more secure on our end. Besides, it's bugged. Isn't the mail monitored too? Okay, who bugged the phone? Mostly Kurt. Mostly? Don't play dumb. You know they're listening. Okay, where are you originally from? East. That's quite the distance to travel, Dimitri. Kurt made that easier. Go on. I don't know how much more I can divulge. That's fine. Do you like living here? Yes, this country has some of the best parts from back home. Glad we're prioritizing economic stability instead of warfare like the Americans. Colonizing Vietnam, what a joke. France tried the same thing about 100 years ago. Did they learn anything from that? Go on. Of course not. They're too focused on other stuff. Their media coverage is changing that. Showing the brutality, having the death counts televised. That's enough to get them seeing the true cost of war. They might not have state-run television and radio stations yet, but eventually the representatives will whitewash war coverage. They'll eventually stop showing the coffins coming home once public opinion sours on the war. You think that will happen? 100%. Go on, let's see how much we can talk. The real cost will be seeing a generation of lower income, working class people go through those horrors. Once everyone hears what went on over there, some sort of safety net will have to be implemented. You think Americans would pay for that? Go on. If they're smart about it, yes. They invaded a country they knew nothing about, trying to disrupt history they knew nothing about. What are they expecting will happen? They're fighting a losing war. The Vietnamese are defending their home. They'll protect it no matter the cost. And unlike past wars, this time everyone gets to see it, televised. I wouldn't watch it, even if it was on the background. How American of you. I mean, what are we discussing? I'm kind of confused, like, what any of this has to do with anything. And, like, what is the years? Like, what was it, the 70s, the Vietnam War? I don't even remember. Let's go with Max and Clover. Dimitri, we need to talk about Clover and Max. Who? Clover's the talking rabbit, and Max is the talking duck. Animals can't talk. Full sentences and everything. I'm serious. Reminds me of that book, Animal Farm. Did they ask you for anything? You tell Dimitri every detail. You're showing signs of paranoia and delirium. We'll treat it later. Please don't tell anyone else about these ghost animals. Dimitri's words cut deep. What if I say go on? Really appreciate you talking to me about this. Kurt usually ridicules me if I bring anything up. Sometimes he pats my head and says, "That's nice." Sounds like he isn't listening to you. He should. All of this will have ramifications decades from now. Feels like a weight was lifted off my shoulders. Thank you for listening. Of course. It looks like Dimitri will remember that. Oh, we got another heart because of it? Okay, Dimitri the Fellow. Heart rank 3 with Dimitri was the achievement. What if I say go on again? No use spoiling a nice moment. Okay, so I don't have any other questions. Sounds good. What do we do now? She's still creeping around the mansion. Kurt's probably getting a few secret weapons ready for her. There might be something we can use from the kitchen. Have you been there yet? Kitchen? No. It's pretty well hidden. Follow me. It's below the cellar. I'll be right behind you. You head downstairs. Why is the kitchen below the cellar? This isn't a kitchen. Is he going to lock me in? This must be their room. Only one blanket. Kurt spares no expense. Found you. On a roll? You nod. Great. Red, why are you getting so close to me? You need to go back to the cabin. Stop listening to him. You're smarter than this. Everything can return to normal. But you need to go home. You feel Potato starting to wake up from his nest. How about another cornbread classic? What did the butcher say to his victim? Give up? Have a knife death? You shake your head. They can't all land. Later. Against all odds, Bread's awful pun jokes are improving? You head to the kitchen to grab a snack. Hello? Ooh, I don't like that. Great. More faulty wiring. This place stinks. Why didn't anyone clean up this molding food? To be honest, never really used the kitchen here. Too distracted with research? Sure. Something in there. Why don't I use my candle? An oven? Dimitri, is this thing working? I haven't seen it working since moving here. It's an old blast furnace oven. I wouldn't cook anything besides ore in it, but it has multiple uses. I'm gonna look around. Try getting it to work. Quest received, feeding the oven. Why would I want to get that to work? Any items you burn in the oven will be permanently destroyed. Melt the right item to discover an alternate route. There's currently nothing inside the oven. What? God damn it. They don't give you any time at all. Continue? Yes. Wake up, sleepyhead. Don't like that. You were having a nightmare. Open your eyes. Wider. Kurt? Memories are bleeding into yours. Do you enjoy it? You fight the urge to scream. If I catch you speaking with that witch again, I'll burn you myself. Okay. Well, I'm never going to speak to her again. I keep getting freaking caught by the ghost. Some sicknesses take years to kill you. Okay, so having flashbacks, see your first flashback is the achievement. I would lay in alleyways hoping that nobody would notice me suffering. Unable to crawl, all I could do was observe. I couldn't afford a doctor, not even bread that was a week old. The eldest took pity on me, bringing garbage from the inn so I could eat. Like everyone else, they eventually stopped coming. When I died, something felt very wrong. After the air left my lungs, about 5 minutes passed. I let in a large gasp of air, coughing so loudly it woke people up. I was cured. Coming back always removed the illness. Something I took for granted. Suppose he have magical powers? Oh, God. Now she's in the bed with me. You awake? Giselle? I was dreaming about Kurt. Kurt's memories might bleed into you from time to time. You learn to ignore them. His memories? They were side effects to bringing you here. Try not to panic. I'll keep you safe. Where's Dimitri? I'm sorry. Dimitri is gone. He was right behind me. Did you find his body? No. We found you on the ground with your hands gripping your head. Found some blood nearby, but no body. That witch. Her technique is flawless. We'll need to change our strategy going forward. What do you mean? No more going downstairs, unless we're moving as a group. Did Dimitri mention where he put the bear trap? No. Let's search up here then. She's messing with the power. Most places will be a little harder to see. Where's Kurt? He was grabbing something from the hallway. You left him alone? Kurt really doesn't need my protection. Why'd he hire you as a bodyguard then? Listen, when Kurt wants to be careless, I let him. I'll protect you and the others, but I wasn't hired to just protect him. You might not get that now, but you will. I still don't understand. Kurt has started to act irrationally. Might be his way of grieving over Dimitri, or he's losing his mind. Kurt's in the foyer. Go find him. Okay. Giselle? Yeah? Why are you in bed with me? Needed a nap. Don't do it again. Same goes for Kurt. You got it. I'll nap in our room instead. Giselle? Thanks for saving me. Save money. I'll thank her. Thanks for saving me down there. I owe you one. Unlike Kurt, I respect you. Wouldn't leave you down there with a witch. Looks like Giselle will remember that. Okay, so we got the achievement Giselle and the curl heart rank 2 with Giselle. Thanks, Giselle. You head over to the hallway. Power's back at least. Kurt? Hello again. Max, you scared the hell out of me. Better me than them. Any luck finding the box keys? Wooden duck and a wooden rabbit? No, sorry. Have you seen that witch creeping around here yet? You decide to lie to Max. No, I've heard some noises but haven't seen her face to face yet. Good. You'd be dead if she saw you. Best to avoid her. Say, I heard you spoke with Clover earlier, correct? The rabbit? Yeah. Did she ask you to kill Kurt? Let's say yes. Thank you for telling me that. For being so honest with me, I'd like to give you another bribe. You found Dimitri's tie. Oh no, Dimitri. He really is dead. Thanks, Max. I'm sure this will be useful. You'd be surprised what you can do with a dead person's clothes. Remember, I can get you off this island if you open the box, but there's also another way. I'm listening. If you kill the witch, the haunts should end. Work with Giselle, find the bear trap, and lure her out. With her out of the way, should give you plenty of time to open the box and give me what's inside. Why does he want what's inside? Where's my... Yeah, so you lose your inventory every time the ghost gets you. Max, what the hell is in that box? Something that can save us. Later. Max waddles down the hallway. Maybe you should tell Clover about Max's questions? There you are. I'm sorry, Kurt. I was attacked and passed out. Passed out? I apologize. I've been getting more and more depressed. Dimitri, you remember Dimitri's tie in your inventory. This could give him some sort of closure to Kurt's grief. Give him the tie? Okay. Kurt, I found this. Thank you. I'll give him a hero's funeral once it's all over. Okay, something to remember him by. Give Kurt Dimitri's tie was the achievement. Looks like Kurt will remember that. Oh, we got a heart level with him. Kurt the Friendly, heart rank 2 with Kurt. Out of everyone I've ever met, he was irreplaceable. Why did she let you live? Huh? She's killing everyone else but me. This could have all been over by now. Kurt, yes? What did you do to make her this angry at you? I told someone to steal one of her horses. Stealing horses is a crime, Kurt. Instructing someone to commit a crime is also a crime. I bet your folder is a kilometer high. What? Are you remembering? Remembering what? Are you confessing to a crime, Kurt? No. Listen, we need to find that bear trap. It's either in the cellar or the box to your right. You should be able to pry it open if you get a wedge in it. You try to squeeze open the box. It's locked. Hey, Kurt, what's in the box? Kurt? Your radio is malfunctioning. Mansion's lights have begun to fail due to a bad electrician. Avoid staying in dark rooms for too long to avoid vengeful spirits. Oh, God. Spirits can still attack when the lights are on. Be careful. Giselle warned you about wandering off alone, but the bear trap is probably in the basement. What do you want to investigate? Get the bear trap in the cellar, stay upstairs, search the bedroom for it. Okay, let's try the cellar. You head downstairs to find it. I'm probably going to get killed anyway. The lights are off in the cellar. The hair on the back of your neck rises. What do you want to do? Oh, God. We're going to keep going. The hole in the wall gives you pause. The stairs lead further downstairs. There's a few different places to explore at the bottom. Where do you want to go? Oh, God. I don't like how it's written. Room on the left, room on the right, run. You know what? Let's just go. We ain't got nothing in our inventory. An odd chemical smell still haunts this room. Hello? Check the bookshelves, smell some of the vials, search the room on the left. Let's check the bookshelves. You can barely make out various biology book titles. Mammals, insects, dinosaurs. Huh? No books on herbalism? Smell some of the vials. So why not? This could be hazardous. You sniff around the ones on the table. Smells like wet dog mixed with black mold. Okay, search the room to the left. You head to the other room. Is this a church? Oh, it's a throne. The throne looks like it could seat two. The sword resting on it is completely rusty. Probably just an old one used for ceremonies. What do you want to do? Open the chest, sit on the throne, read some of the books. Let's open the chest. All of them are locked. Okay, sit on the throne. Kneel before your queen. Read some of the books. You look through some of the books. Most of them are in languages you can't understand, but one stands out. It's a collection of letters. Some spots are smudged like water fell on the pages. I share the regret expressed in your letter of the date is smudged at the refusal of the Soviet government to emit the food which the United States government offered the ineligible population in response to your appeal on July 4th. Immediately after the receipt of Mr. Molotov's rejection of my offer, I made it clear that the offer continues to stand and that the food continues to be available. Since it is our joint purpose to aid the people of ineligible, in spite of the obstacles which the occupation authorities of that area have created, I have directed the Secretary of State and the Director for Mutual Security to place quantities of these foodstuffs at your disposal for use in reviving the suffering of the people of ineligible in the best available manner. At the same time, we should continue to make dear to the Soviet government that the offer which was made on the date is smudged was motivated solely by humanitarian impulses and that the food is available if that government wishes to permit its entrance into the Soviet zone of occupation. Sincerely, the name is illegible. You put the book back. Okay, let's leave. Kurt, why'd you leave me alone upstairs? Giselle called me downstairs. Need to discuss our next steps. And you didn't get me for that? We need to discuss Dimitri and Renata with you. Both of us have been hearing them whispering in the mansion. Have they tried to speak to you yet? I don't think so. If they truly try to, just remember it's probably not real. Ghost, if you even want to call it that, don't have conversations with the living. If any of them try to speak with you, just run. Understood? Great. What the heck was that about? And that was Dimitri. All of the candles are lit. Time to read some of these journals. The candles blew out. And the door's locked. Someone there? She's here. Hey! Don't be a crybaby, it's just me. We're impressed. You did a great job getting rid of those two. Can't have more than one Kurt sulking around. You ask Onion what he means. They would have come back just like him, tearing their spirits from their bodies. That was definitely the right move. Oh, Onion. Yeah, buddy? I think it's time. Time for what? The annual Chompette Comedy Competition. Yes! Where's Cabbage? Lost in the vents. Raspberry? Up to no good. Potato? Pouting. Just us then. Hey, you'll be the judge this year, right? You nod. Great! Let me go first, changing things up this year. Had my annual checkup, and this time my liver was giving me problems. I asked my doctor if she had something for my liver. She gave me a bag of onions. That's a special joke, just for a wonderful judge. Your turn, Bread. Bread? Just take a deep breath. I haven't been feeling so good lately. I have a yeast infection. Who should be declared the winner? Oh my god. Let's go with Onion. The winner of the annual Chompette Comedy Competition is Onion. Yes, this is for you, Grandmother. Great job, Onion. Thanks for judging. Can't wait for next year. Later. Thank goodness it's over. You head out to plot your next victim's demise. Once you can figure out how to unlock the door. Are you okay? Got the achievement. Got him. You took the easy way down. Ugh. You slowly stand up. Legs aren't broken. Yay. That was probably a long fall. See if you can make your way back upstairs. Okay. A ledge has saved your life. You walk forward, blindly feeling along the stone walls. Your eyes begin to adjust to the light. Hey, Clover?
Yeah.
Yes. What are you doing down there? Dimitri's ghost pulled me down here. You're lucky. Could have reached the bottom. I need to get back upstairs. Can you help me? Depends. Have you dealt with Kurt yet? No. What's taking so long? Clover, if you're not quick about it, I'll crack open your ribcage and sew Max inside of you. Even he's creepy looking up there. I'm not scared of you, Clover. You aren't? You will be. Keep going down this hallway and you'll find 2 rooms. One is an ancient laboratory that not even Dimitri knows about. The other is a special room that Kurt used to conduct ceremonies in. Past those, you'll find a staircase going up that connects with the kitchen. They heard the noise earlier. I'd hurry if I were you. Got it. Thanks, Clover. Just kill Kurt. I should have already known that, though. Clover hops away. Where do you want to go? The ancient laboratory. An odd chemical smell still haunts this room. Hello? Search the ceremonial room. You headed for the ceremonial room. The throne looks like it could seat 2. Sort of. Okay, we already read that. What do you want to do? Okay, we're going to leave. Where the hell did they go? Kurt, Giselle. No answer. Why won't this thing turn off? You search the radio for an opening or power source, but you can't find one. You make your way upstairs. Kurt, Giselle. Which room? No answer. Oh, maybe they're dead. Stop it, Dimitri. Do you want to search the bedroom? Or head back downstairs to the cellar? Let's try the bedroom. They're always taking naps in here. Kurt, Giselle. They're not in here either. What do you want to do? Look under the bed. Oh my god. Check the closet. Let's look under the bed. I've already looked in the closet. The blankets draped over the side of the bed create a perfect darkness underneath. You faintly see your breath under here. Oh god, I'm going to regret doing this. Keep searching or crawl out. Oh god, keep searching. You move your right hand around blindly, trying to find something to hold. Some sealed boxes. Keep searching. You reach around blindly. Gross. Clumps of white hair under here. Was Kurt sweeping haircuts under here? Okay, we're going to crawl out. Crawl out from under the bed. I'm not searching anymore. I'm going to get got. Okay, check the closet. There might be something in the closet. Yep. I knew I shouldn't have looked in there. Continue? Oh, God. Kurt, you're really freaking me out, man.
Raina.
You underestimate me. Quiet. Earlier, you didn't tell me about a 5th person. Raina, you were wrong about Potato. Raspberry. Isn't it past your bedtime? I don't care what the others think. I'll lock you in the basement again, Potato. Typical Raspberry. Listen, Kurt's still alive, but you don't have to stop after tonight. You can keep going. We can keep going. Come back to the cabin. Selena, Oleg, Bolek, It's the only way to stop him. She's not stopping, Rhina. No brakes. Just gasoline and fire. Ignore him. Come home. There's no food in the cabin. The cellar has rotted. Bone broth gets disgusting after a while. The world is changing. You want to be a part of that, right? You nod. Enough. You need to choose. Cabin or carnage? Tutorial. It might be wise to create a save before deciding. Okay. Oh, the save thing changed. Let's go with Rhina. You've chosen correctly. You're making a mistake. Kurt will create an unrecognizable world if he's allowed to live. He knows the secret. He'll tell others. Potato does make a good point. Kill Kurt or return to the cabin? Let's return to the cabin. Let's leave this island. You still think they're there? Let's go. Giving up on your mission, you return home to the cabin. You grab the doorknob with caution, unsure if you've made the right decision. Hello? A thick layer of dust covers everything. Nobody has been inside since you left. So many fond memories. You check the drawers over the woodpile. Empty. Cabbage? Bread? Onion? Check the basement. Oh, I don't want to go back in there. I remember that from the last game. It's just a staircase. Nothing to be scared of. You begin your descent. What? Thanks for playing. Wah! You can't go home again. Return to the cabin. That isn't what happened.
Rhina.
Okay, you underestimate me, so we did that. You're wrong about potato, raspberries, and your past your bedtime. Why do we have to save before then, though? It just brings us right back here. We'll skip through this. Okay, potato. You made the right decision. Okay, so achievement, metamorphosis, reject the cabin. We need you to shape this world. You stabbed him 6 times before. You're siding with him? She grows wise in her old age. Respect your elders, Rhina. Goodbye, wretch. She doesn't get us. Us? Potato jumps on your back, nestling himself in your hair. You grip your knife, getting ready for what's next. Take a seat. You realize this is permanent, correct? Kurt, I just want to forget prison. There may be unintended side effects to the process. A complete erosion of certain emotions, gaps of permanent memory loss, fake memory contributions, auditory hallucinations. This would be the first test on a human. Do you consent to the procedure? Yes. Please sign this. Done. That was quick. Thank you, Renata. In exchange for the procedure, I'll need you to work through these accounting documents. I'm bankrupt. They'll try to arrest me if I don't get my books in order. Might take me a while, but consider it done. Thank you. Something wrong, Kurt? Papers are signed. No. Let me gather my tools. We'll begin shortly. Okay, you got the achievement, the deal. Find out how Renata changed. I'm not performing the procedure, Kurt. This hasn't been tested properly. She could wind up paralyzed or inhuman. Just help me in the chambers. If things go badly, we'll lock her away downstairs and offer her to the witch. If she becomes violent, I'll crush her skull myself. I need her assistance to keep them away from the island. Kurt, I'm not performing the procedure. I'm not asking Dimitri. I'll screw this up by myself. I need you there with me. Don't make me throw you down the well. Fine. She'll stay out of our way, correct? Correct. I give you full permission to end the experiment when you choose. What's going on here? Kurt, what was that noise? Sounded like Giselle. I need you to be honest with me. Has the witch spoken with you? Wait, so what? Like, we're jumping back and forth. I'm getting confused. Say yes. Did she mention anything about the oak tree? No. Thank you for letting me know. Looks like Kurt will remember that. Okay, so we got the achievement, Kurt the Helpful, heart rank 3. Go check on Giselle. If you see that witch, come back here immediately. Understood? Sure, Kurt. You leave the bedroom, making your way downstairs. Wait, when did she get an eye patch? Throwback G, see the damage caused, was the achievement. Giselle? What? She tore out my eye. She ran. Still has the knife. She stabbed Kurt before fleeing downstairs. Kurt came back afterwards, and my memories did too. What memories? Painful ones. The casualties I caused. They can never be forgiven. Where's Kurt? In his bedroom. Let me talk with him, in private. Then we'll make our next move. Stay down here. This discussion might get heated. Of course, Giselle. What is going on? Giselle leaves you alone. What in the hell do I do now? Go upstairs and speak with Kurt and Giselle, or speak with the witch. Okay, I'm going to go upstairs with them. I'm curious what's happening. Sorry to interrupt. Where's Giselle? She climbed through a hole in the closet. I thought she was your bodyguard. Why'd she leave? I spoke with Dimitri and Renata. They told me they have something to show you. After all this, why the hell would I do that? Suit yourself. Dimitri was in the hallway near the chest. Renata was in the kitchen. Be careful what you say to them. Vengeful spirits only know aggression when you try to deceive them. Okay, quest received, speaking with ghosts, Dimitri, and speaking with ghosts, Renata. Come back here after you're done. I have something I need to show you. Need to talk with you. Come here. I'm done. What do you want to do? Converse with the witch, go with Kurt, chat with Renata, speak with Dimitri, talk with Giselle. Okay, oh my god, I don't know. Let's go with Dimitri. Going to find Dimitri. Sounds good. Okay, he's probably in there. Dimitri? Renata's dead. Giselle's gone. I need your help. So hungry. Dimitri? I just want to talk. Speak. Help me kill Kurt. Help me kill Giselle. Help me kill the witch. Oh, I don't think he would agree to this one. Probably, let's go with this one. Okay, or not do that. Got the achievement, Vengeful Spirits. Tell them you wanted the wrong person killed. You did nothing to stop Giselle from leaving. That'd be a death sentence, Kurt. You're given the greatest secrets humans have ever known, and you squandered it. Dimitri's dead. Renata is dead. I'll be gone soon enough. What was that? You, of all people, should know how easy it is to spy on someone. Kurt, put the gun down. Where did you get that radio? I found your radio in the hallway. Your radio? I've never seen that before in my life. Okay, achievement, Radio Reckoning. You tuned into the wrong channel. What, was I supposed to be... I don't know. She never would have found it if not for you. Drag this woman to hell. That is the second time that's happened to me. You feel the witch's knife against your throat, cradling your head in one arm. She stops you from going into shock, whispering words into your ear. You've done all you could do, child. Rest now. Your torment is over. You're blanketed by the abyss as your heart beats one last time. Is it official? Is this it? You nod. Leaving the radio inside was a great idea. Well done. Hurry up. Let's see what it looks like. Wow. You took that up faster than a truffle pig. Don't bother looking for the key. Just rip it apart with your talons. Ugh. Guess he couldn't preserve their bodies. They're just failed attempts for the vessel. Shut the box. I can't look at them anymore. At least it's there, right? It's beautiful. So warm. You got the last vessel. Do you mind if I hold on to it? Yes, leave it alone. Can I at least ask him about his secret before you do it? You shake your head. Ugh. Just leave me with his research papers. I could figure it out. You tell Potato what you're doing with them. Oh, wow. You ask Potato if you should light the box ablaze. No. Let him panic if he finds it dug up. Come. What is going on? This game is more confusing than cooking companions. Just us now, Kurt. On your knees, and don't even think about trying to use the gun. You must have found it, right? You nod. I've dreaded this day almost my entire life. I know you're mad about the horse. Where's Ivan? Ivan's been dead for generations. He was held fully accountable for his crimes. I noticed the books you've been reading. Wanted to be closer to the hunts. That was a few hundred years ago. I've learned to respect and forgive witches. That's a lie. You ended up killing more innocents than witches. You said you went infertile from them, but you caused that. You've always blamed women, Kurt. You took shortcuts every opportunity. You're no scientist. Dimitri would be ashamed if he knew the truth. Ultimately, though, you're just a cheap imitation of me. You aren't fit to be the bones in my broth. You're right. I helped nobody with my expertise. All I wanted was to be remembered. I'll make sure nobody can remember you. I'm ready. Lift this weight off me. If you see Giselle again, tell her I'm sorry that it stopped working. I'm not telling her anything, Kurt. Kurt? How did you get her to go along with this? Kurt? Yes? Just checking identifications before anyone leaves the docks. Where are you coming from? Is this an interrogation? It might turn into one. Visiting some friends in Stralsund. Don't lie to me, Kurt. Let's try this again. Where are you coming from? I'm sure there's a misunderstanding. No, Kurt. Giselle? Renata? Dimitri? They aren't going to help you, Kurt. Your little cult is under investigation. Just be honest. I can reduce your sentences if you work with me. And if I refuse? If you refuse? You'll never see the sun again, Kurt. Miss, are you detaining us, or is backup on the way? I don't need backup for you, Kurt. Everyone here knows who you are. No running away this time. I see. Giselle? Oh, so were we a police officer? And Giselle hit us so hard we forgot everything? Okay, achievement. Sitting on the dock, you're coming with me. You hear muffled voices as someone carries your limp body on the ship. You don't wake for hours. Why make her undying? None of this comes back to us if she's dead. We might need her to lie to the authorities. It will give us time to barter with her. With what? You don't have any money? Just bottles in the basement. We can give her the investigator. If we can get her limbs to regenerate, she'll be able to devour her over and over and over again. She'll never have to leave the cabin again. Dimitri, this is the only way. I need your help with this. All you need to do is get her to consume one of my hairs, just like Giselle and Renata. Oh, consider it done. I didn't hesitate when you offered it to me, did I? True. I'm curious. How long did you test it prior to them? It only took 2 test subjects, but it worked. It's frustrating to see that witch do things so effortlessly. No rituals, no forbidden alchemy, just results. I once ventured to her cabin to try to find out how she does it. I was horrified. She kept people, young and old, barely alive as prisoners, just stockpiling food for the winter. It was years ago, but I've only had nightmares since visiting there. Only nightmares? No normal dreams? Are you exaggerating? No. Getting back to the investigator. We'll wipe her memory like Renata and Giselle. Should be easier to manage. We're missing a few ingredients, though. Ice pick, mercury, deer bones. A little more difficult than the supply orders. I'll take care of it. Giselle and Renata will assist with her aftercare. They won't ask any questions? No. If they stage a mutiny, I'll just do another memory wipe. Kurt, we have nothing but time now. Nobody can stop both of us. What about the witch? We have Giselle. She won't be a problem. Promise? Promise. Please, don't leave the woman's corpse here. She had nothing to do with this. Done. Thank you. Dread Witch of the East, despite everything, I wish I could serve at your side. You would have been worthless. You're nothing but a cheap magician to me. Crush it. Yikes. Dude, that was weird. Dimitri? Is that you? Yes. Thank you for opening my eyes. There was a long stretch where I ignored all of Kurt's past. It was good to feel warmth from another person. Of course, Dimitri. Thanks for being a good doctor. You're my favorite patient. It feels liberating to move freely throughout the mansion now. No fall risk, penalty to unearth. I don't want to stay here, though. Where do you want to go? We're not coming back. I want to see what happens next. Even if we fade into the abyss, you'll be there with me. I'm sorry about Kurt, Dimitri. He's gone. I want to be with you. Come. Let's see what awaits. So is that because I had a higher ranking with him? Okay, so got the achievement fully cured. You saw Dimitri's ending. It's done. Why didn't you brew a stew with some of his hair? I could have had a sip, just enough to learn his secret. Why didn't you let me ask him? You tell, Potato. Where to next? Should we start with the A's? Argentina, Afghanistan, Angola. You tell him. Oh, wow. That would be more dangerous than Kurt. Are you sure about this? You nod. Okay. Getting rid of the oldest will make everything a little easier. They're fearless. The rest aren't as brave. They won't be using forbidden texts like Kurt, right? You shrug. Ugh. Just one request. No more cults. We won't get as lucky as with the next one. They'll probably have guns. Giselle taught me they're nothing to be afraid of. You're a fool. Always have been. Let's get going. It's time for a new adventure. You unlocked artwork in the gallery. Thanks for playing. Leave a Steam review, Dear Dream Studios. You discovered the well. Find it for an additional ending. Continue on to New Game Plus. There's unique content and your hearts will carry over. Ooh, nice. New Game Plus. Do you want the additional Cooking Companions content? Or just go with Dread Weight? Cooking Companions content. What is, does that add something to it? We'll just do Dread Weight. Do you want the needed items for the fuse box and oven puzzles? This will allow you to reach the other endings easier. Let's start without them because I'm assuming we can go back multiple times. Yeah, see, so welcome to his mansion. So let's save it there. There you go. All right, everyone, I'm going to go ahead and end it there. I'll probably come back and we'll see what other endings we can get. I'm really curious, especially like if I make different decisions to go with different people to see how that goes. Definitely want to see more of this game because it's like the Cooking Companions. There was always more and more and more, and kind of like where you saw where it looked like they were doing the credits, you know, another story would pop up and something else would pop up. So I'm definitely curious to see how far this, you know, this goes. Like, can you side with Kurt and him live? You know, can Renata and Dimitri live? I think I have to just react a little bit faster to find things, but definitely looking forward to getting this again. So leave me a comment down below with your thoughts and theories about the game. Please leave me a like, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next time. Bye.